The story I'm about to tell you right now is a very sad one. The story of Izuchukwu Akali. May his soul rest in perfect peace. Amen. A very sad story. Now, this guy is a member of the Nigerian Air Force and also a member of the Nigerian Air Force football club. That's NAF FC. Because this boy plays soccer very well. They say this boy, they tap leather well. But even as he knows how to play this soccer very well, they don't normally select him in anything they are doing. According to report, his name have never appeared. But he's a dedicated footballer. He plays football and also he does his job well as an Air Force personnel. Being a footballer has never stopped him from doing his job when it comes to Air Force. So, surprisingly, his name came out among the people that will represent Nigeria in China with NAF FC. So he was surprised. Everybody around him too was shocked. Person, Izuchukwu, they know they pick. They don't finally pick him. How manage? So he said, okay, no problem. I'm available. He spread the good news to everybody, including his dad. He told everybody because his dad, an ex-soldier. So as time goes on, they camped them here in Abuja. Not just Nigeria, you have other African countries. You have Ghana, you have Algeria, you have other countries. And they played against each other here in Nigeria here before they now select good ones to represent Nigeria. You know, understand? They just did some their screening here in Abuja here. Then after that, they now go to China. So they were supposed to leave Nigeria to China on the 14th of March. That's when they'll be leaving Nigeria to China on the 14th of March. On the 11th of March 2025, which is on Tuesday. On that Tuesday morning, he called his father on the phone around 6:30 a.m. in the morning. And you know, father and son discussion. He now told his father, like, hey, the place when I did not empty you. Like, they told us to come out for jogging, but I'm outside here. I can't find anybody. No single person is here. We don't know what is happening. Then the father now said, are you sure these guys have not left you? Are you sure they have not left you? He said, no, I don't think so. Then the father said, oh, then maybe you check around and know what's going on. Then the boy hung up the call and told his father that he will call him back shortly. The father waited for like 1 hour, 2 hours. You know, as a military person, as a military officer, an ex-soldier, he knows the story very well. So the father waited till 9 a.m. still in the morning. No call from his son, Izuchukwu Akali. Then the father put a call across to know what is going on. The father called the son once, the phone rang, nobody picked. He called second time, the phone rang, and nobody picked. He called the third time, the phone rang, and immediately the phone was ringing, they switched the phone off. He tried again, they said, switch off. The man began to panic. You know, say, as a soldier, you don't know what's in the soul. He was not relaxing anymore. He said, okay. Throughout that day, he kept trying the son's number. That number never connected again. Aside from that 1 and 2, never connected again. Then, the next day, they tried it. Throughout that day, the phone number was switched off completely. At this point, like he said, something is not right. The father started worrying and getting, you know, that kind of thing now. You were speaking to your son, and all of a sudden, your son said he's going to call you back, and after that, you've been calling your son is not taking your call. So as a father, you'll be restless. So the father started putting call across, calling. till on the 14th of March 2025. Yimu started coming out from Abuja that the son has joined his ancestors. But he never get any message from NAF now, so he was like, make I dey wait. So that same 14th phone number, they called him on the phone and told him that there's a message that will be coming to him now. They are sending message to him now. He said, message, like what kind of message? They said, don't worry, the message is coming to you, don't worry. It's okay. Then, after some time, 3 men arrived from Abuja. They arrived from Abuja, they brought a letter to him. This is the letter they brought for him. This is the letter they gave him. This is happening on the 14th of March. Oh. But if you read this letter, you find out that this boy and his ancestors on the 11th of March. But they never told the father until on the 14th of March 2025. Meaning that they even left the boy and even traveled. They even sent letter, but they did not write the cause of the eye in here. They only consoled the father. But there was no anything like cause of death. No cause of death in the letter they sent to the father. Now the man is asking them, what happened to my son? Up till now, nobody have given him answer. What happened to my son? Or is it jogging? Did the son finally meet up with them and they jogged? And from that place, the boy kicked buckets? Like somebody need to say something that is making sense. Because this same person, according to the parents, had played against Senegal 120 minutes. Nothing happened. He played against Ghana 120 minutes. Nothing happened. So what happened to my son? That is the father question. Since till now, nobody has answered him. This is the country where we are. Nigeria. He's 26 years. He's a small boy. A very small boy, handsome boy. Up to today. So this boy kicked the bucket. He joined his ancestors on the 11th of March. The NAF, Nigerian Air Force, sent letter to the family 3 days after the boy joined his ancestors. They sent letter to his family. 3 days, that is, they sent the letter on the 14th. And even in the letter, there was nothing like, this was actually the cause of your son's spying. Even in the letter that they sent to the father, they did not indicate what actually by the boy. They no put and there. They only console the father in the letter. Izuchukwu Akali is gone. What happened to Izuchukwu Akali?